What's up YouTube, Jeff back again from Dope Tech Daily, and today I'm bringing you guys my must-have accessories for the Pixel 2 XL. This is a collection of accessories that I think are great to pair with the Pixel 2 XL. Cases, smart home stuff, smartwatches, and then also a couple other accessories that I've just been using and sent from my sponsors. As usual, I'll link all of my stuff below and indicate any affiliate links so that you guys know where I'm getting some commission if you buy one of the products. So here's the keep outline of the things we're going to take a look at. Again, I'll drop that below as well with the links if you're interested. The very first thing is the Google Pixel Live and Fabric cases from Google. Now, I do want to mention these because they are the official OEM cases that Google put out. And then I've also got one other case. So first of all, this is the Live case right here that Best Buy is selling. There are actually several of the Live cases, and I really like it. You can see the texture on the back. It's kind of hard to see, but there's actually a Google logo right here. Right here. If you run your finger over it, you can actually feel it, but it's kind of hard to see, but it is imprinted on the back of the case. This one kind of looks like some nice granite stone. It definitely is a nice match with the black phone. Would also be good for the Panda version. Some nice responsive buttons over here. Obviously has a great fit because it's made by Google for the Pixel. These are the official OEM cases. On the bottom, nice cutout there for the USB Type-C. And of course the camera, the fingerprint sensor on the back. It does have a little bit of a lip around front. It's not really a maximum protection for the screen. I'd probably get a screen protector if you're worried about that and using this case. But the back does have a nice hard shell to it. It's not too slippery. It's got a nice matte texture to the back, so you don't have to worry about it sliding around. Now the other case that Google puts out, this is actually a two-part construction as well. So if you want to put it off in two pieces, it's easy to take on and off, and it actually has a nice soft TPU material on the inside for shock absorption, so you can put it together in two pieces or one. The other case, this one retails for 60 bucks, so at Best Buy if you want to pick it up. They've had a lot of them in Phoenix. This is the fabric case. You can see some Google Pixel 2 branding on there. On the inside, it's got some nice smooth material. Feels like kind of like Alcantara, the outside of the Alcantara case on the Galaxy S8. Got a little G logo on the back, and this back here has some nice soft fabric. Now I got the charcoal version mainly because I'm worried about perhaps this thing over time is going to end up staining a little bit. But you can see right there on the back of it, you've got just a nice soft fabric. It's not going to move around too much. Cutouts for the fingerprint sensor, the camera. On the side, you once again have nice responsive power buttons. It's kind of weird on this one. The fabric covers the volume rocker, but it doesn't cover the power button. I kind of like it because it distinguishes the two, but it doesn't look symmetric from the side. That might bother some people. The bottom is exposed on this one, so the USB Type-C is exposed right there. There's no case covering that on the bottom, and then a cutout for the sensor on the top. So I almost overall like both of these cases. They're a little expensive. The Live case is 60, the fabric case is 40, but both very good cases direct from the manufacturer, Google themselves. All right, so I'll drop the link below to those if you want to check them out. The next thing that I have for you guys today is one that I think a lot of people probably have already seen me talk about, and that is the Bose Quiet Comfort 2 with Google Assistant. So this one's going to be real quick because I did a full review of these actually on the channel, which I'll link below if you're interested. Now, if you're using the Pixel 2 or the Pixel 2 XL, you're probably really into the Google ecosystem, so that's why these are really a great fit for you. Now, obviously, the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s are quite expensive. These headphones are $349.99. I got them from Best Buy. But the thing they have on here that's unique, that's different than the Quiet Comfort 1s, is this new button right here, which activates the Google Assistant. It'll read your text messages, your emails, everything like that for you. You still got your volume controls on there, but having Assistant integrated into the headphones actually does a lot more than just being able to press a button on standard headphones. Because it does have that context, it actually knows, which messages are text, which ones are Gmail. It'll come in and read them for you, give you a little notification, and then give you the option to actually respond using the headphones. So I highly encourage you that if you're interested in these or you actually use Assistant a lot, to take a look at my full review of them. I'll drop the link below, and you can decide if you really want to drop 350 bucks, because again, I know that's a lot of cash for some headphones. The next product I want to talk about is actually the sponsor of today's video, and that is the Hamswan 4K action camera. Highly appreciate them sponsoring this accessories roundup video. Now this is actually a great product I've been using for about a month here. I've been using this to shoot some of my footage actually on the channel. This thing shoots in 4K. It's kind of like a GoPro in the sense that it's a mini action camera, but it's much cheaper at $60. You can find it on Amazon. This is a new unit. You can see right here, you just pull the plastic off the back there. You've got your viewfinder. It shoots in 1080p, probably the best. It does shoot in 1080p with 60 frames per second, which is really nice. I definitely like that. It does have 4K capability, but I wouldn't recommend shooting in 4K. The 4K isn't really the best, to be honest. You got micro USB for charging. You've got a card slot there on the side. If you shoot in 1080p 30 or 1080p 60, does a great job. Battery life is rated at 90 minutes, but I found you get more like maybe 45 to 60 minutes, especially if you're shooting in 1080p 60. If you shoot in 4K, you're definitely not going to get anywhere near the 90. It's got a nice sort of brushed aluminum look to it on the top. Got very similar to everything that you would expect with the GoPro. It's got a waterproof housing here that you can put in here and actually rated for waterproof. Again, I'll drop the link below with all the specs. So you can actually use this underwater. Very nice enclosure, just like you're used to seeing on the GoPro. So you're not going to lose any functionality. The video quality, obviously not quite as good for 60 bucks. But again, if you're just shooting in standard HD and not in 4K, it's not a problem. Perhaps the biggest bonus of this action camera, aside from the fact that you're getting good quality footage you can share with friends and family for a good price, is look at all the crazy number of mounts that you get in here. I haven't even had a chance to use every single one of them. You've got mounts for everything from swimming to mountain biking, pretty much anything you'd want to do, any way you would want to mount this camera. And if you buy a GoPro, every single one of these mounts that you see here, these are all going to cost you between like 5 and 30 bucks if you buy a GoPro. They've got the sticky mounts, they've got these are actually little zip ties. You can tie it to something if it's very, unorthodox. You've got your charging cable. We've got a couple other mounts in here. These are the ones that are sticky right there. You can stick on your dashboard if you wanted to use this, for instance, like a impromptu dash camera or something. Every kind of mount that you can possibly imagine. And I think that's the real value, is not only are you getting the 4K action cam, you're also getting every single mount imaginable where you would pay a ton of money if you bought this from GoPro with the mounts. You're probably talking, the base camera for 200 bucks plus all the mounts is probably 400 bucks. And you get this for 60. So anyway, I will do a vlog and some other stuff actually showing off the camera quality, because this is an accessory roundup, obviously. Not a lot of time to show off all the camera quality, but I'll do that so you guys can see. But I've been really impressed with this for 60 bucks. It's got really great reviews on Amazon as well. I encourage you to check it out if you're interested in an action camera just for casual use and need a lot of mounts. All right, so that's the HamSwan action camera. The next thing I want to talk about is a smartwatch, and this is another product that I've actually talked about quite a bit on the channel. If you're into stock Android, then you probably got a Pixel or Pixel 2, and you probably also want a watch that's going to align with that, and that would be the LG Watch Sport if you want to get Android Wear. Now, because the LG Watch Sport was developed by LG in conjunction with Google, it's a great fit for the Pixel 2 XL, which also was developed by Google and LG together, the hardware and the software. Also, the LG Watch Sport is the only smartwatch in the Android Wear platform that currently has the Android 8.0 Oreo beta for Android Wear 2.0. So if you're willing to put up with the rather bulky, chunky overall look, you can get the beta version of the software. It's the only watch that is able to be enrolled in the beta program, so that's a big plus if you like having stock Android and you like to be on that cutting edge of software, which most Pixel users do. The only downside is the form factor, in my opinion. And again, I'll drop my full review of this watch below if you guys want to check it out. The next thing I want to talk about is the Google Home Mini. So the Google Home Mini is actually a product that obviously a lot of you are familiar with from the original Google Home. And I know a lot of people have done reviews of this. This is actually my second unit. I have actually bought a couple of these to put around the house. So I just want to do a quick unboxing of this unit and show you guys sort of what the Google Home Mini looks like on a size comparison. So you can see right here, this is the Google Home Mini. Very, very small, kind of like an Amazon Echo Dot. That was the idea. You do have on the back a place to plug it in. This micro USB-C, which is a little bit of a downside, but not a huge problem. You do notice that on the top here, there's supposed to be some touch controls that Google was going to put there. When you actually, it's supposed to be touch-sensitive fabric. But there were some problems. Android police, they noticed that there was actually some issues with that being activated too often. So Google has deactivated that for the time being. Of course, you can still control it with voice. But of course, this is a really nice match. If you have a Pixel, you're going to be using Google Assistant a whole bunch. Go ahead and pick up one of these. And also, if you get the fabric case for the Google Pixel, the fabric is a nice match. It's not exactly the same, but the charcoal, they're both labeled charcoal, and so the charcoal is very close. So you got yourself a charcoal fabric case, charcoal Google Home Mini, which you can access Assistant, control your lights, control your Nest, all that kind of fun stuff. At 49 bucks, it's kind of a must-have. whereas the old Google Home, was $130. Not as easy to pick one of these up. All right, and then the final accessories that I want to mention is Tile again. So actually, this case, a product that has Tile built in, and that's the KeySmart Pro. I actually picked this up on a suggestion of my friend Phil Nickinson, former editor over at Android Central, and now Modern Dad, has his own YouTube channel. KeySmart Pro is basically KeySmart, which is a little sort of multi-tool type thing that arranges your keys, organizes them. You can put bottle opener, stuff like that on there. And of course, attach your car key if you have a remote. But now it has Tile functionality built in. See the Tile button right there. It's also got a flashlight on the front, which is a nice thing. But it's got Tile functionality built in, so you can actually pair this up with the Tile app, and then you don't have to have a separate tile dangling off of your keys, which is really nice. You can see my KeySmart Pro right there. So if you want to keep track of your keys and also have that integrated with your phone so you can find it anytime you want, I've been a big fan of the Tile products for a while, and now that I don't have to have a tile dangling off my keys, I've actually got a key organizer with Tile built in. I think it's fantastic. I've been using this now for a few days. I'll report back with a full review when I've had some more time. But it's $60 if you're a Tile user already. This thing is rechargeable using micro USB. So if you can recharge it and then you don't have to retile every year buying new tiles, it's going to save you a little bit of money. And then you can also keep track of your keys. So really nice. If you really do want one of the tiles, the new Tile Style is a great option. It's got improved range from the old original Tile and the Tile Mate. It also looks way better. There's a Tile Sport that's carbon fiber. It's black and gray. The Tile Style is white and gold, so maybe better suited to some ladies out there, but I kind of like the look of it as well. You can pair it up with your purse, put it on your keys, wherever you want, and get the improved range. And also just looks better, blends in better with the things that you might want to use your tile with, this gold and white version, as well as the black and gray version, the Tile Sport. So these are a little more expensive. I believe they're $30, $35 at Best Buy and Amazon, but they do look a lot nicer and you do get improved range. All right, guys, so overall, those are my accessories, must-have accessories for the Pixel 2 XL. I will do a follow-up video reviewing a couple of these in detail. Check out all the videos on the products I've already reviewed, like the Bose Quiet Comfort 2s with Google Assistant, also the LG Watch Sport below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you checking it out. Please like and subscribe. Find me at dopetechdaily.com, Google+, Instagram, and Twitter at the links in the description. Also hit the notification bell if you want to see future videos like this. I appreciate you guys checking it out, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.